It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are inside of the very spacious Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Just as we were ready for air, it was the Colts emerging from the locker room to great fanfare here in Indy. They're ready to go as the Colts get set to match up with the Tennessee Titans. And the punter, Rigoberto Sanchez, ready to go, and we are underway from Lucas Oil Stadium. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Tannehill. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. They'll run here with Taylor. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal. Taylor. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Play action. Now Wentz. Flushed out right. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. And all the gamble fails. It's incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Titans defense will celebrate the goal line stand. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
From his goal line here, Tannehill. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down.
And that's well executed there on third down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
They'll get that one out quickly to Brown. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. First down and much more for Henry. And he'll finally be taken down just shy of midfield. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. And a solid run down inside the 30. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Off play action, Tannehill. He finds his man, complete. That's Peterson. Not much there, only a yard.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd down now. It's Henry running right through him. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 43 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. They'll run for it with Peterson. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second down and goal. Tannehill. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Jeff Swain there to make the grab. And the Titans go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. On play action, it's Wentz. Flush to his right. He's got Granson, his tight end. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Now that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for third down. Working from the gun, Wentz.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Picked by Kevin Byard. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Tannehill's throw here into the hands of Jones. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down. A first down carry for Henry. Wiggles free. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now a handoff to Henry. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. Bullet good on the extra point. And it's now 14-0.
Colts, nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
2nd and 10. Wentz gonna throw. He'll drop this down to Taylor. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. Wentz gonna try and throw on third. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And he is going to have a Colts first down as that'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches. And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. First and 10, Taylor now. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Eight yards to go on second down. Wentz going to give this to Taylor. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44. The Colts on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. To the right side, this is Taylor. And he gets it down to the 48. Enough for the first. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On first down. It's Taylor, and he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Wentz. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 35. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves to James. Wentz on the drop-off to Taylor. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Wentz can pull it down when he needs to, and the 6'5" quarterback picks up the first down. From the red zone now, Wentz sliding out of the pocket. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Second and 2, first down marker at the 5-yard line. Running left, Taylor. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Colts able to get this back within a touchdown. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
He's got his tight end over the middle. That's Ferkser. And he's brought down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill going up top. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. They'll run on first down. Henry. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. Bullock's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Final adjustments taking place in both teams' locker rooms. We're closing in on the second half. And to bring it your way, let's go back up to Indianapolis and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. Fields this way up at the 17. The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so.
And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Wentz. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. This one to the sideline. He's got it. A nice job to keep the feet in, but he is a bit short here of a 1st down. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. On 1st down, it's Henry. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. On 2nd and 9, Tannehill.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Picked off by Rocky Sin.
And the Colts are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. And some room to maneuver. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Well, CD, I mean, there are touchdown runs, and then there are touchdown runs, and that one certainly fell into the latter category. Now, that deserves a couple exclamation points.
And that's a 2nd touchdown run of this game, and this one, add a high degree of difficulty to it as well. I'm absolutely marveling at how effortless he makes this look. I mean, let's face it, he had a long way to go. But how about the vision, the creativity with the football in his hands? It's really something to watch.
And you can see on the next-gen stats here, his total distance covered close to 90 yards that time.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down. A very well-executed play. It goes for 29 yards. They'll run on 1st down. Henry. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he will score. Touchdown. Titans. Derrick Henry, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Taken from about the 12. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Dane Cruikshank. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. After the interception, here's Tannehill. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Another try after the first down sack. Tannehill. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down. Then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
He's got a man. It's Firkser, the tight end.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Titans capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Bullock good on the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time, 1 play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh. And he's going to go down, but a penalty marker 2, and they might very well have jumped the snap there. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. Throwing now is Wentz. Looking for Campbell downfield. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Now look, you're not going to be able to get this all back at once, but that certainly helps.
So you're saying 3 yards in a cloud of dust, not the strategy?
I go aerial attack.
Yeah, I think that's what has to happen. And if you're going to run it, you need to break off big chunks. We just saw a big play right there. They need plenty of those.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And a sack. They get to him defensively, but the flag comes in, and I think the D jumped. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So the penalty certainly helps them out as they come up on 2nd and 5. Throwing is Wentz.
On Wentz is intercepted yet again. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And the Titans are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. That interception may be the exclamation mark on what really all around has been a good performance.
A fantastic performance. They will enjoy film session Their grade should be very good on this one. And I think the next time the offense gets the ball, I just think about running it and getting the clock done and getting the heck out of here.
And by the way, semantics here, but before the grammar police come after me, I think it's exclamation points, not mark, right?
You're asking me? Seriously?
Yeah, you're smarter than me. Everybody knows that.
Listen, I go with what you say, my man. Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Here's Brett Kern now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Second down, another run with Taylor. Well, that gives them a little room, but not much. A gain of 2 to the 5. The Colts on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 6. Now a handoff. Taylor with it. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. A gain of 2, just like we saw on first and second down as well. Deuce is wild. Trying to punch it in with Taylor. And they'll get him down up past the 15. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. On the counter, it's Taylor. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Now they'll throw it. Wentz. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. On play action, Wentz rolling to his right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins.
And the Titans are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
And this is going to be a Titans first down as the tackle made just shy of the 30.
Well, not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Derrick Henry. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Tannehill going to throw it.
Throw left side here, hauled in by the tight end Ferkser.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. And what is going on here? I've got 3rd down. Screen shows 3rd down, but they've got the punt team out there. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Henry will get it. He's been busy today.
And this is going to be a Titans first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, Here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle. Go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
We are about 10 miles or so southwest of downtown Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood.
Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Carolina Panthers and the Los Angeles Chargers. The kicker, Dustin Hopkins, set to get this one going. And we are underway in Southern California.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape. Past the 30.
Over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. Here's Newton. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. And that'll bring up second down.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. He's in trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Newton now to throw. Trying to get it to Anderson, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Well, CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Looking for the end zone. Got a man, it's Allen for the Charger touchdown. 27 yards, and the Chargers have taken a first-quarter lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And he's got some space here. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Steps away. And he's taken down inside the 30. They'll try the air now with Newton. Throw left side complete. That's Anderson. That catch good for only a couple. They should have got more out of that, though. He was wide open.
I love how emphatic you are with that call because that's exactly what I was thinking. Wide open in the flat. Give him a ball that he can use to get upfield with, not just catch and go over the sideline. They cost themselves some yardage there.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Newton. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long. Now a play fake, and it's Newton. And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Here's the first carry for Northwestern's Justin Jackson. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Herbert off of play action. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up fourth down. Fourth down, and on is Ty Long to punt. Back deep, Alex Erickson. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
And he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5 at the 4. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he's got room. And they finally get him down as he takes it up to the 44. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. McCaffrey on the counter. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. They'll roll him out right. He's got it complete to Thompson. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Throwing is Newton. Rifling one complete into the hands of Marshall. Touchdown! Terrace Marshall, 32 yards. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Andre Roberts now to return it. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Charger drive about to get going. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Well, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before and realize it hasn't worked
Go to something else.
And maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. Looking for Allen, he's got him on the slant. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Touchdown, Allen! And Charles, we're talking about
crazy top-end speed, but he does a great job there with the ball in his hands.
Yeah, and this just looked like a simple, ordinary play to start, but boy, did things change. Once he got free, it was off to the races, and once he hit high gear, there's absolutely no one who's going to stop him.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. A handoff, McCaffrey running right. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The Panthers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. Touchdown, Panthers. Robbie Anderson. 70 yards. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. Gonzalez now to add the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14. Gonzalez will set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Here's the all-pro returner from 2018, Andre Roberts. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Herbert's throw going into the hands of Williams.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Open man, Parham. He's got him. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory.
From the 47 and 2nd and 5.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he's going to get this pretty close to a 1st down. Stopped at the Panthers' 42. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he is going to have the Chargers' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And brought in by the tight end Cook. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on third down. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Flushed out right. That'll be complete to Cook. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. This is caught, and so close, he gets it to the 1, out of bounds right there. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. Trying to punch it in with Eckler, and he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown run from Austin Eckler, and the Chargers are going to take the lead. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead is now 21-14. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And able to get this out to the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On 1st and 10, Newton. Flush to his right. He's going to look deep for more. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Now Newton. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Newton. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They snap it to Newton. Taking a shot here for Marshall. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And he missed it. Gonzalez has pushed it to the right. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Both these teams, no doubt, making their final halftime adjustments as we speak. And for the call of the second half, we get it back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter. Roberts now on the return.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first.
Meanwhile, Herbert's throw taken in by Cook.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 11 more on that one, and another first down. A handoff, it's Eckler. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and it's going to be a first down. Well done. Here's Herbert. Got a man, it's Allen for the Charger touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Chargers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
Pulls it in at the 13. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
And this is going to be a Panthers first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
First down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
On 2nd and 11 now. Newton flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. From the gun, here's Newton.
He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Taking a shot here for Marshall. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Carolina.
Terrace Marshall.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers are able to get this back within a touchdown. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
Panthers 21. Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
On the return, Andre Roberts from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Charger drive about to get going. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Play action. It's Herbert. And he fires one that's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. Called in by Anderson, left side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Newton. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Marshall. Throwing again on 2nd down. Newton. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long. Newton now to throw. Going for it all. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed. You do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Gonzalez's kick is good, and that'll bring him back within 4.
So give him 3 on that drive. You know, normally you'd say we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
The Charger drive about to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood.
It's Charger football, and they've got the lead as well as we begin the 4th quarter. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Play action this time for Justin Herbert.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Herbert. And this will be incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Panthers are right back in this football game. A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now a play fake, and it's Newton. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
That is caught. It's Anderson. Touchdown, Panthers.
4 touchdown passes now for Cam Newton.
And the Panthers on just 2 plays have taken the lead.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that gives him a 3-point lead.
Panthers 31, Chargers 28. Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Roberts on the return. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
The Charger drive about to get going. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
They started on the ground with Eckler. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Herbert now.
That's into the hands of Eckler. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
On 1st down, it's Herbert. He'll get this to Eckler. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. On Herbert, his 3rd interception.
A.J. Boye with a pick. There he goes left side. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have a coach tell us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Zane Gonzalez is set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
We'll see if they can band back together after the pick six. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A two-score.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. Another try after the first down sack. Herbert, he's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. He's got a man, complete. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, 92 yards.
And the Chargers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Chargers 35.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here's Newton. Flush to his right. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And some room to roam now. And they will finally drag him down at the Chargers' 23-yard line. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Newton. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Newton's going to throw it. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long. Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. Seventh play this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Newton to throw. That's going to be caught. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Chargers 35.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Jeremy Chin picks it off, and the Panthers are going to take over at their own 41.
Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator,